It's hilarious. I've spent 2 years of my life chasing these things and lost millions of dollars, but I was also chasing one that would be worth $10 million. So Congo Tourmalines, probably the biggest losing endeavor of my entire career, and I say that because it was a passion project that never paid out. I was chasing this object that I thought was going to be like a soda can and flawless, and it just never came. Because I had only so much liquidity, I was buying kilos for, 450 grand, 550 grand, and in every kilo there was like one good crystal. Because when I would dump the rough back on the market and pull a couple crystals, I needed the money back quickly. I was almost selling the rough for less than I paid for it because I didn't want to lose any crystals. In hindsight, maybe I shouldn't have done that, but it was a passion project. So it's crazy. In Africa, I was sending money to Western Unions and to people I didn't even know. I could have been robbed. No idea if this bag of tourmalines was even going to come to America. And out of every single bag, which was like a kilo, which was about this big, I'd get 2 terminated crystals. And the rest was either chipped and needed epoxy, or it was alluvial and it was cutting rough. I wanted liquidity. I didn't have money to sit on the rough, to cut it, to do whatever you had to do to bring it to market to make money. Also, I was buying from dealers that I was competing with that were also getting great crystals, and that was honestly, in hindsight, a better deal for me. I probably had somewhere around 2,000 crystals of this quality that I got in my whole project. And I probably spent 3 to 5 million with dealers buying them, and I probably spent another 10 to 20 sending Western Unions. If I went to a high-end dealer that had access and I bought, let's just say this, I didn't have to deal with all this other stuff. I had to pay a premium and I had to pay more for it, but it was, in hindsight, it was probably a better deal. This thing's just insane. I've been collecting tourmalines since I was, 12 years old or something. I've always known what good tourmalines are. It's just that this changed the standard. It's not like there aren't Brazilian tourmalines that are like this in the world. But Brazilian tourmalines are usually not as open color. They're usually a lot darker. It just elevated the game, and it elevated what the standard is or should be. These are insane objects. These colors and the clarity and the luster, there was never volume of this type stuff from any other location. Even in the beginning of me selling and collecting and selling kilos of tourmalines out of Brazil, most of them had to be somewhat backlit. They were yeah, sure, there were flawless blue pencils, flawless green pencils, but they weren't open C axes. When you looked down the crystal, you couldn't see the colors. They're all open C. That's not normal. Just for fun, I was going to show some of my Congos. This is a really cool one. It's like a sunset. It's like a peach to an orange to yellow to a blue. And this was a much bigger crystal actually that I broke, and this is like a baby blue to a green. This one's out of control. This is like a green and yellow, but just flawless, and the luster and the terminations on these things are they're just nuts. They reset the standard. This one's really cool. It's it goes pink, orange, yellow, green. It's like a 4-color tourmaline, just color banded. This is kind of unique, with the only one I ever saw like this. Just solid green, different colors of green, so it's kind of banded with this pink bottom on it. Another really special one that just has insane color banding. I don't know if you guys can see, but it goes like a burgundy to a pink to a burgundy to a yellow to a blue. It just has tons of stripes and colors in it. This one's really fun. This is a really hard color to get, just blue and pink. There's a lot of green and pink, but this was just a really weird combo color, blue and pink. I saw very few of these. And then this, which I sold most of the really crazy ones. This is like an actual rainbow. I don't know if on video we'll be able to capture it, but there were crystals that were this fat and this tall that I sold that were completely flawless rainbows. And last but not least, this is the last Congo I bought from all the productions. And this kind of has a mute color, but it's kind of fun. It's kind of like a steely gray, baby blue, white. But you know, this is what collecting is all about. It's about the hunt, you know, and this hunt didn't pay off. I got some crazy tourmalines and I have many more of these. And maybe someday they'll be worth enough money that I can at least break even. Mother Nature just didn't make it, or maybe it did and we weren't meant to find it, you know? But nonetheless, this totally set the bar for collecting tourmalines. These things literally destroy 99% of tourmalines that ever came out of the ground. I'm very proud to own these, and I'm very proud that I was able to partake in the adventure. I'm just a little bit sad that I didn't get a soda can.